This is Brian, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Gonna continue doing some more capturing here inside Sin. And I don't remember, I don't know if you have to actually talk to this or read the glyph here to get to the point where you can start defeating enemies for that, but I'm going to assume I do. And I don't remember if armor break really helps against these guys or not, but since they're so dangerous, I'm just going to use it.
Yeah.
And what's he gonna do with his turn? Yeah, that should... Yeah, Auron's immune to that, at least. How far we are. That was 4 hits. I don't remember how much HP these things have. Okay, 5 will do it. I guess I didn't really lose any HP. It was just all status stuff that he was doing. Okay, I guess I'm not 100% sure. Did I save it after I'd done this? But why wasn't the map revealed then? Or was it just a matter of defeating enemies after you've defeated Seymour? Maybe. Because I wasn't doing it in this area. Well, this saves me worrying about coming back to check that out at least, I guess. Although we'll be on our way back through here anyway, I suppose, unless I just use the save sphere to teleport out. It's preemptive for what that matters here. I suppose maybe it'll allow me to capture him before he uses breath. Only though if I switch out here, I think. No, actually, from what I remember, that's not gonna work either, is it? Was gonna use an Albed potion, but from what I remember earlier, it doesn't actually get rid of darkness. Sorry, I'm just being a little indecisive on how I want to handle this. I think she gets a Sunaga at some point, right? I just don't have it yet. Yeah, so he is going to get a turn in. So, for that reason, I better make sure I don't swap Orin out. And for that matter, let's just have him use eye drops on himself. In case everybody else gets petrified, then on his next turn I can just capture it. Maybe not the prettiest, but good enough for me. Also, let's check out a couple of other things here. Don't have Stoneproof for anybody else, do I? Okay. Yeah, let's put that on while I'm in here doing this at least. Yeah, poison proof isn't really going to make much of a difference here, I don't think. No, that was only a stone ward. I did see we picked that up for him, so I was kind of curious. Okay, so make sure that we are using Yuna to tag in to take care of that stuff, since she can't be petrified now either. That's not as bad as the Demonolith breath.
See ya.
Alright, well, I am done with them. I guess I can start running from those fights for now. Remember, those guys have some decent steals if you want to work on that. Don't remember exactly what it is, but I just remember it being something nice.
Live and let live.
I thought this was a platform I can raise. Maybe just not yet. Yeah, actually, let's just go ahead and do this. When I'm exploring around in the nooks and crannies of an area like this, it is kind of annoying to have to worry about random encounters, so let's just take care of picking up the treasures again here before I do that. I said I wasn't sure if I was going to get all of them, but yeah, I mean, why not, I guess. Only a handful of them anyway. And that's where we come back down, I think, from another area. Yeah, that's right. This one shoots me up and then I end up coming back down on that other part. Don't forget that one. And here's the part where the pieces of the floor start coming up around here. Yeah. The Levantine, or however you want to pronounce that. No, sorry, not that way. I think that might be all the treasures already. And yes, that's the one that I should have saved it at. Before I went and said hide eject. Is there anything down here? No. Doesn't look like it. The only other one I'm not certain on is I don't remember. I mean, or I should say, I guess I thought there was one on that first tile I saw back here, that narrow bridge across this gap. Because this is the one where I pushed it down to get the treasure. I'm surprised that comes back up. Or was there something else like behind this that I can push? No, doesn't seem like it. And we're back to the area with the keys fair there. Okay, got everything, I think. Go back to capturing. Wasn't too long of a detour there, and yeah, I mean, at least for me, when I am just trying to pick up treasures like that, it's a lot less frustrating. Okay, the Wraith. You know, I don't remember if I even encountered one of these in the regular game before I went and beat it. But we might have. I just don't recall. I mean, I know they're in here. And I know I probably didn't have any captured because I didn't encounter them or I lost that data from the save point. Okay, now preemptive should give me enough time to capture this thing, I think. Let's count the hits. Well, this is gonna be 6. That's not enough. What's he gonna do? Yeah, it doesn't look like he's doing bad breath, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, it takes 7. Might want to go ahead and use Haystega, I suppose, for those fights. These, I'm pretty sure we were done with these, but let me just double check again. Yeah.
Farewell.
Great Marlborough and the Demonolith are the worst ones in here as far as I'm concerned. Barbados is also right up there, I guess, but... he doesn't have quite this status effect type of stuff like the others do.
Yeah.
There we go. I still need plenty of these too, rather than have the ambush. Yeah, because he can do a decent amount of damage there. I'm not going to worry about healing though. Only matters if he attacks Orin again. And he didn't. I'll take so many hits when you can't break the damage limit. I don't think there's a way to put the capture ability onto any other weapons though. So you would have to put break damage limit onto your taming weapons, your capturing weapons. And I think to get that you need 99 Dark Matters, which are very rare drops. And I think that's the only way you get them is by drops. Like most of the enemies, the bosses, or the tough guys you can face in the monster arena, their rare drop is going to be Dark Matter. So we will pick some up, but I don't think I'm going to get anywhere close to having 99 of them. Although one of the enemies you... one of the capturing prizes you get might be some Dark Matters. Like you might get 99 from that, I think, so you do get the ability to do one break damage limit weapon. And I think that's how I've set up Titus in the past, because if I didn't get the Khalid Bog fully powered up with him, I would just create my own weapon out of a empty 4-slot weapon. And here, I don't really know if it matters exactly where I'm going in this area. We should be encountering the same stuff anyway. It's kind of making a loop around. That's not what I want to see. Especially not with the bad breath. Hopefully not everybody's confused. Okay. Berserk's not much better though. At least Orin didn't have anything though, so I could just flee from that. Of course, they are something I want to capture, but it's not worth it. Probably just make my way back to the beginning of the area. Although, there's something to be said for staying closer to the save sphere, maybe. And I guess if you're really worried about bad breath or some of the status effects from the demonoliths, you could just make sure you're saving often in between capturing some of the guys. Nope.
I'll be right back.
Haven't seen any of those Barbados guys yet here today. Not that I'm that fond of them, but we're gonna need 10 of them. There we go. I always speak of the devil and the devil shall appear, right? Now, did that take? No, it didn't. I think if he closes his shell like that, and you're doing the armor break, that means it didn't work. Let's try it again and see. No, although he didn't have that much defense on that, but it still wasn't armor broken, it didn't look like. Although even our regular attacks aren't terrible anymore here. By the time I get that to stick, and I think that finally worked there. What I was saying, yeah, by the time I get it to stick, we'll probably have him almost captured. He's a nasty guy. We better just not take chances here. I'll let him get one more turn in. That might take Orin out? No, I think it hit for like 1,800 each, so we should be okay. And now, with the haste on, I should have enough turns. This shouldn't matter. Just need to remember to haste first again for him and for the Marlboros, I think. Yeah, I'll take it to Monolith. Just kind of, yeah, I kind of forgot already that I need to armor break these guys too, probably for best effect. If we're doing 8,000 a pop, it might still only take 4 hits anyway. so far he's used breath every time. I don't think it has to be breath. I think he has more moves than that. And he missed Titus at least. We should be good now. Orange should get the final hit in. And I'll just move Titus back in so I don't have to worry about changing the order outside of battle. And I forgot about the poison, though. Not that big of a deal. And a level 3 key sphere trap. We'll take that. Okay. I'm curious. I knew I already had Asuna for him. I wasn't sure how much of Yuna's I'd done. And maybe he had Asuna go before her. Okay, it's not exactly what I wanted to see, but we'll see about confusion. Okay. How do I want to handle this? What's Orin have? That should be good enough to get him a hit in. We still have Berserk on, but I think I'll just go with the eye drop. I don't know if Remedy would take care of Berserk anyway. Not another bad breath, please. Good. Yeah, it takes a while because I gotta wait for Lauren to get back up. Not quite as fluid as a lot of the other combat in the game. The Razzmatazz. I think that just has a bunch of status effects on it. Silence and sleep. Let's do a little bit of Sphere Grid here. There we go. Just strength coming here. And Histega for him, so that's good. He was already ahead on HP and gonna get even more here. Because yeah, this was on Titus's grid and I had used a bunch of stuff to help boost him up. But now Wakka's taking advantage of that. I'm gonna go that far because I'm gonna use one of those other spheres I picked up here. Because this is a blank node that nobody else has seen yet, so it won't get isolated too much. He's a little farther behind on HP than my other two guys, so let's give that to him. And we'll just give him that defense one too. Now, which way am I going to want to go here? Only got one more level to move anyway. Okay, so this would break me into Riku's. Or I could go over here and go into Yuna's. Or I can just keep following Lulu's, which would also merge with Yuna's if I break that level 3 over here. Guess we'll just keep following Lulu's, I think. I see this looks like this is isolated here though in the middle, so let's do that dead end first. Actually, yeah, Yuna's got one, so I might as well use it. Even though she can't unlock anything yet with it. I do want to take a quick look at hers and see if there is an Asunaga. I think there is. And how far away is it? Oh, we got Region at full life. Holy. Unless it's in somebody else's. Maybe they didn't have one in this game. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm really not sure. And yeah, at the pace it's going so far today, partially my fault, but even if I was going faster, we wouldn't be getting done with this today, it doesn't look like. I don't think I need to use haste on him. He's gonna get one move. That should be it. Wasn't really paying enough attention there. I didn't see what overdrive I learned. Pretty sure that was an overdrive. Another level 3 key sphere. Let's take a quick look. I think I already had Daredevil. So I don't think it was actually him. Yeah. It wasn't anything new, at least. Because they've all got pretty much the same set. Except for Daredevil for Orin. Okay, I'll take it. Funny these guys have such high defense. I mean, I don't really consider them being worthy of using an armor break.
It's over.
Waka knows what's up. Okay, another one. Yeah, Waka's attack must just be slightly higher to the point that he can kind of get past that barrier. I'm actually curious enough that I am going to check that out here quick and see where we're at on strength for each one of them. This is where monster capturing for me, that's the stat that matters the most. I know others matter too, but it just determines how quickly I can get done with these battles usually. Okay, strength 94, 106, 83. Okay, so yeah. Orin is lagging behind, but partially because he's on a mage's grid now. And for most of the enemies, he's high enough that it's good enough. Especially when I do armor break. Do I need to worry about the fact that he did this right away? I don't think so. Okay, now, did he do death because Waka was already doomed, or was there just a percentage chance of that anyway? Oh, getting a lot of these guys here. I guess that means we'll be done with them sooner than later.
Farewell.
Hey, get some good hits in there. Orange wasn't so much, but it was good enough to finish it off. I'm tempted to use Hastega against these guys, but I feel like it won't make my turns come quick enough to get him done before he got one hit in. And that's all he's going to get here anyway. I think, so I don't have to worry about those things getting in my way and worrying about the platforms and stuff and the slides in the other area. I'll just go back and forth from this area to the beginning.
I'll be right back.
Don't need that guy. Ah, dang it. Did the whole thing where I'm used to it being Titus first, so I just go down to do Flea. Out of memory of where that's at, and it does Wakka's aim instead. Here we go. First of all, this time, let's get us going faster. And hopefully the armor break lands faster this time. Yeah, I think that already did. He got some turns in pretty quick here, but now we should get a ton in a row. Enough to capture him, I think, hopefully, before he gets to do anything else. Maybe not. Okay, yeah. Close. Yeah, one of the highest HP enemies that we have to worry about capturing. There's probably something in the Omega Ruins that is higher, I suppose. Yeah, I hate these things, but we gotta capture them. After I have enough of them captured, though, yeah, I don't have any problem with just running from them. Although, I think these guys might be the best source of one of the D-spheres, if I remember right. Like, you fight against these guys and bribe them for level 3s or something like that. I could be wrong, then. And I didn't armor break him again. Or if that'll hit while I'm while darkness is inflicted, if it'll hit better if I use a skill like armor break. No. At least Pharaoh's Curse probably won't do anything more to it. Yeah. And yeah, it does seem to treat the petrification, it's almost like you're KO'd. And I mean, in a sense, they are, I guess. Because if once I use the soft to revive them, then all the other statuses are gone. So that's kind of nice. There, he tried for a regular physical hit. What should we do? I have plenty of money, I can always buy more of these things, so I suppose let's just use a remedy instead of swapping him out for somebody else. And I'll just skip Orin's turn.
Yeah.
I could have just skipped Wakka's turn too, but he had the poison on and he would have taken the damage. I don't know if it was worth wasting a remedy for that, but that was my thinking on it. And that's why I did it that way. Alright. I think think that's the most important step to start with here. Okay, and that hit. What a bully. It's our turn to bully him. And hopefully I get enough turns into capture him before he does the next one. Although whatever he does, it's not going to wipe us out as a party, I don't think. So, yeah. Even Titus should survive that here.
Take that.
And that brings me up to 3 or 4 of those guys, I think. I didn't realize her MP was that low already. I thought I had touched a sea sphere not that long ago. I guess these fights are finally doing some damage, so I actually do have to heal. In that case, I guess I'll make my way back to the sea sphere over here. It's not that far away. Because they don't make you walk through the area where we had to fight Seymour again, at least. They cut that out. Okay, good. Oh. I thought the armor break stuck, but I guess not. Maybe because it was like a critical hit with it. Being difficult. The border's fine. I don't think I'm gonna get another encounter before I get back to the other screen with the save sphere anyway. So I won't even worry about healing in between. Alright, we've still got a little bit of time left, so we can do some more capturing before I'm going to call it for today. Hopefully we can get 5 to 7 fights in, I think. Maybe. I don't know. They take a little longer in some of the areas just because they do have more HP, so it takes more hits to get them. And for guys like this, it takes a little longer since I have to do a little more strategy in it with healing the darkness and whatnot. Miss somebody, please. Okay, good. Although, I'm just going to use his turn to remedy himself, I guess, anyway. And he gets another turn right away? I think I might as well. Let's soft walk it. Then it'll be Orin's turn, so I'll let Orin use an eye drop on himself. Yeah, should just take 2 more hits here anyway, I guess. So maybe I didn't have to waste the eye drop on Orin, but I have plenty of them and they're cheap enough.
Yeah.
Because I should only need to capture like another half dozen of those guys or so. And the only other enemy I really have to worry about much of that stuff with is the Marlboro. What about that shield I saw there? Just a ward. I don't know, I guess is lightning proof really that important here? Maybe the ward would help. I don't think it's probably worth it for now. Let's stick with what I got. Because I'll probably forget to change it out once I moved on to another area.
See ya.
We got the Wraith. Okay. Looking pretty good on turns already.
Yeah.
Not going to be enough to capture him before he gets a turn, I don't think.
Yeah.
So I always got to kind of cross my fingers on these. And yeah, I mean, he's not doing bad breath anyway, so that's the only one I'm really too concerned about.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You can encounter the Marlboros, the Great Marlboro, in the Omega Ruins as well. Problem with them, though, is I'm pretty sure you always, and I think I've discussed this before, but it stands out to me, and it's one of the biggest pain in the butts there. They always get a ambush on you, I'm pretty sure. Or at least they always get the first move in battle. Unless you have an equipped, like an initiative weapon or something like that on one of your characters. So I'll probably try to make it a point to do that. And that might mean that you have to waste a little more time swapping characters in and out during battle, but I think it's still worth it if you can avoid a game over.
Yeah.
Gotta be about done with these guys. I think it seems like it takes longer because you're capturing 2 at a time and that they kind of look the same anyway. It's almost like you got to do double of it.
Farewell.
Especially since they have the same name. Do a couple more fights and then we'll round off my spear levels and go farther on the grid before we call it for today. So got about 5 or so minutes yet. And plus I tend to overshoot what I want by a minute or 2 usually anyway. Okay, so right now I would have 5 turns. If I use one for haste to go on everybody, that brings me up to 6 before he gets an attack. But I don't know. Is that really that much better? Over the long run in the fight, it would be. But if all I'm worried about is the first attack, it's not really helping me out that much. And he's not doing bad breath, so that's good.
Yeah.
Let's do one more fight or two more if it's a quick one. Well, yeah, there'll certainly be another one after this.
Live and let live.
I haven't seen too many Behemoth Kings in this area. So that might be one that I have to go back to the other area for. Because if I finish off like the Demonoliths and the Great Marlboros and the Barbados, I'm not going to stick around here to try to mop up the rest of it. If I can encounter them in the first area instead. Like the Wraith, I guess I don't see them in the first area either, so probably need to do it here. Although they might be in the Omega Ruins too. I don't remember 100%.
Yeah.
And that was pretty quick too. Let's do another one. Okay, get another one of these guys out of the way. Yeah, like now I only start out with 3 attacks before his first attack. And it looks like if I do this, it doesn't really change that. But I think probably still better off just in case something goes wrong and he does bad breath and we prolong the fight more.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's going to. I'm pretty sure whenever he's going to use bad breath, it'll always say it up top at least, whereas his other moves, it's not giving you a dialogue thing there.
Yeah. Yeah.
An ominous Cait Sith. Okay. Let's advance a little bit. Yeah, I would say evasion's good, but only 1 point each. That's not that great. Here's the magic break. Alright, strength +4, I'll take that. I don't know, for 9 sphere levels, I don't really feel like I've made it that far here there with him. Another 300. MP40, yep. Agility 4 is good. Didn't mean to go to the main menu though. More HP and MP coming. And more strength. Would have been farther out in the lead. Alright, so for his round here, I feel like I did get some pretty good gains there. And of course, Orins will probably be a little lackluster since I'm going the magical route here. Although this is towards the end of Lulu's grid, so might be somewhat better stuff. Orin has become death. Yeah, we're not gonna break it. Keep going up. to this final one, I guess, and we'll just go ahead and get him Ultima. And go up around there to get double cast. Then probably move over here and get full life. And holy, why not? I have him be the badass mage of the group. Even though I probably won't use that much stuff with him. Alright, we are going to go ahead and call it here for today. I'll pick up here next time and go back in and do more capturing. I don't know. Depends on how it goes. But I could see us finishing up Inside Sin next time. If we get the right encounters. Because I got a good chunk of the Marlboros and the Demonoliths and the Barbados is done. So, yeah, I think we'll be able to come really close to finishing it if we're not. And if I do finish up, we'll just go ahead and move on to the Omega Ruins. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.